Pronunciation, please be seated. We're back here this morning. Glad to see all of you. The order of the things today is based on the diary that is in front of me. That will be dealing with summons and applications this morning. And I believe that you have come here this morning well prepared so that we can get through with the hearing for this morning. With that short remarks, I now call upon the councils in assisting in this Commission of Inquiry to get us through for this morning. Thank you, Council.
Good morning, Commissioner. Commissioner, you will note from the daily diary there are a number of matters, mainly summonses that return, as you mentioned, together with applications. There are 21 items. Commissioner, we don't intend to follow that list. We propose to deal with item number 17 first. That relates to a summons number 19 issued to the Valuer General of Papua New Guinea. The Valuer General is present this morning. We propose to call the Valuer General to produce an affidavit in response to the summons. And as such, Commissioner, we ask that the Valuer General, namely Mr. Gabriel Michael, be called to the witness dock. Commissioner, if the witness could be sworn in by the associate.
Do you promise and swear that the evidence that you will give to this Commission of Inquiry will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If you do, say, I do, so help me God.
I do, help me God.
Good morning, Valuer General. If you could just kindly state your full name for the record.
My full name is Gabriel Michael.
Mr. Michael, if you can just speak to the microphone, otherwise pull the microphone towards you.
My full name is Gabriel Michael.
Thank you. And what is your current position?
My current position is I'm the Valuer General for Papua New Guinea.
Yes, and you've attended this morning in response to summons number 19?
That's correct.
Now, Mr. Gabriel Michael, there's an affidavit that was filed and sworn, well, rather sworn by you on the 17th of March 2022 and filed on the same date. I'll just perhaps show you a copy of that, the original of that. If you could just identify the document. Now, Mr. Michael, if you look at the first page, the name Gabriel Michael appears. If you turn over the page, there are two signatures at the bottom. You recognize the signature, well, both signatures?
Yes,
And whose signature appears on the right, bottom right-hand corner?
that's my signature.
And on the left?
It's my legal manager signature.
Yes. And her name is?
Sonsa.
Sorry?
Sonia Sonsa.
Yes. If you can turn over to the to page 5. Beg your pardon. And on that page, Valuer General, your name appears Gabriel Michael.
That's right.
And that's your signature.
Yeah, that's my signature.
And on the left-hand side, you see the name Sonja Hoa, lawyer, Commissioner for Oaths, sworn at Waigani, 17th day of March 2022. And that's signed by Sonja Hoa.
That's right.
Now, Mr. Gabriel, if I can take you back to the first page of that affidavit and just run through that affidavit. So we could turn to the first page. Now, you've stated there you're the Valuer General of Papua New Guinea.
That's right.
You coming down to paragraph 3. Perhaps it will assist if you unclip the black ball clip. Yes. If you can just look at paragraph 3. Now you say you'll be appointed as Valuer General on the 18th of February, 2014.
That's right.
And then you attached the respective instruments relating to your appointment, or rather your position as Valuer General. That's it.
That's right.
Annexures A, B, and C1.
That's correct.
Now you've also, in terms of your brief background and work history, you state that you graduated from the University of Technology in 1989 with a Bachelor of Technology in Lands Management.
That's correct.
And Annexure C2 is a copy of your degree.
Yes, that's right.
Now, if you can turn over the page to page number 2. So it's headed, summons 19. You state that you were served with the summons on the 18th of February 2022. That's correct?
That's correct.
And in response, you've produced valuation reports for the following portions of land. Or rather, you produced a number of documents. Firstly, at paragraph 10, if you can look at paragraph 10, paragraph A, you produced a letter dated 18 August 2014 from Mr. Wasantha Kumara Siri, Managing Director of IPBC, to yourself. And that's marked Annexure D. That's correct?
That's correct.
Now, you've also attached valuation reports for the following portions of land. Firstly, allotment 21, section 26, Granville, Port Moresby, NCD. It's in State Lease, volume 25, folio 6249. And you've annexed a copy as Annexure E.
That's right.
The next valuation report relates to allotment 8, section 53, Granville, Port Moresby, National Capital District, registered as State Lease, volume 36, folio 8931. That's Annexure F.
That's correct.
And then you also produce reports relating to portion 2893, Village of Granville, 4 Mill of Moresby, NCD, in State Lease, volume 49, folio 129.
That's also correct.
Yes, and then there's also the final portion of land subject of the valuation reports, namely portion 2991, Village of Granville, 4 Mill of Moresby, NCD, State List 56, folio 129.
Correct.
Now, you mentioned there with interest that there are the there were conflicting valuation reports for the portions of land at Motukea. You state there, if you can read paragraph 11. If you can read it aloud into the record, Mr. Valuer General.
Paragraph 11, in regard to the Balimo dryland lease and Balimo underwater lease, together the Balimo Motukea Wharf land, the valuation was consolidated in a single valuation report. This approach was attributed to the fact that the Balimo Motukea Wharf land adjoined each end to accord with the purpose noted in the IPBC valuation instruction letter.
Yes. If you continue with paragraph 12.
Paragraph 12. However, I had produced two separate and conflicting valuation reports for the Balimo Motukea Wharf land.
Yes, if you can continue with paragraph 13.
Paragraph 13. In my first valuation report, the Balimo Motukea Wharf land was valued at 418,377,900 kina. That's this first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report. Annex Year 2 and Mark G is the true copy of the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report.
Okay, so just to confirm, there was a first report you did for the subject portions of land, namely portion 2893 and portion 2991. That's the Balimo properties. And that valuation that you had given, the first valuation was for 418,377,900 kina.
That's correct.
Okay, if you can continue with paragraph 14.
Paragraph 14. In my second valuation report, the Balimo Motukea Wharf land was valued at 722,227,000. Second, in parentheses, second Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report. Annex Year 2 and marked H is the true copy of the second Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report.
Yes. So that was a second valuation for the same two properties, except this time the figure is 722,227,000 kina. Is that correct?
That's correct.
If you could read paragraph 15.
Paragraph 15. Fundamentally, there is a difference of 303,849,100 kina between the valuation in the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report and the second Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report.
Yes, you continue with 16.
Paragraph 16. More importantly, the valuation in the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report is correct. The second Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report is false.
So if you could repeat that.
More importantly, the valuation in the first Motukea valuation land valuation report is correct. The second Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report is false.
So you say the first valuation for 418,377,900 kina was correct? Correct valuation?
Correct in the sense that that was the current market value that we determined.
Yes. And you just given evidence that the second report over the two same portions of land is incorrect or false, to use your words, false. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes. Now continue paragraph 17.
Paragraph 17. The primary reason for the conflicting valuation report is due to the pressure that was brought to bear on me by A, the Secretary for the Department of Lands and Physical Planning, that time Romley Kilapet, and B, the person whom at that time I knew only as Justin, General Manager of Ketton Brothers.
Yes. If you can continue with the paragraph.
Is to falsely increase the valuation of Baltimore Motukea land by 303,489,100 kina. Justin, General Manager of Ketton Brothers.
Yes, if you could continue at 18.
Paragraph 18. I have since to be conducted a Google search to confirm the identity of Justin, General Manager of Ketton Brothers, Justin. Paragraph 19. My search was revealed that Justin is the one and the same person whom I recognize as appearing in picture on page 2 of an 11-page online article featured on 28 January 2015 in Business Advantage PNC online article. Annexed here to and marked I is the true copy of pages 1 to 5 of the online article.
Yes, continue.
Justin is identified in the caption between the picture of page 2 of the online article as Catton Brothers General Manager Justin McGann. Online photo. I recognize Justin is the one and the same person appearing in online photo as Catton Brothers General Manager Justin McGann.
So if I can just take you to the last attachment, just before we leave that statement in regard to the identity of the person you identify as Justin McGann. If you can turn to the last, right at the back of the document, there's an annexure I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you can, you mentioned page 2 of that online search, the article appearing in Business Advantage. There's a picture in that article. Can you have a look at that picture, please?
Yep.
And if you can read the caption at the bottom of that picture.
Catton Brothers General Manager Justin McGann.
And that's the same Justin McGann you met at the, that you refer to.
That's correct.
Thank you. Now, if you can continue over on page 4, Valuer General, and just read the narratives from paragraph D onwards.
Paragraph 22. On 1st September 2014, in accordance with IPPC Valuation Instruction Letter, I attended on the Balimo dry land lease inspection site and conducted an inspection of the properties subject of the Balimo Motukea Wharf land inspection. Paragraph 23. I was assisted by another officer, Ms. Janet Toluli, to conduct an inspection. 24. When Ms. Tolili and I arrived at the inspection site, we were both greeted by Justin and various other persons who identified themselves as officials from Catton Brothers. I gave Justin my mobile number. Paragraph 25. Ms. Tolili and I were then allowed to conduct inspection. The inspection took no less than 4 hours.
Yes.
Paragraph 26. After completing the inspection, Ms. Tolili and I left the inspection site at about 4 p.m. Paragraph 27. On 23rd September 24, I completed and signed off on the first Balimo Motukea Wharf.
Sorry, Mr. Velajan, if you can just repeat that. Paragraph 27.
Paragraph 27. On 23rd September 2014, I completed and signed off on the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report. I gave a copy of the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report to the Secretary, Mr. Romilly Kilopet. Paragraph 28. A day or two later, I was called up by the Secretary, Mr. Romilly Kilopet, to redo the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report. I was told to increase the value of the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report.
Yes.
Paragraph 29. Later that same day, I received a call on my mobile from Justin to meet him at Motukea in his Catton Brother office to discuss the first Balimo Motukea land valuation report. That same day, I drove, paragraph 30, that same day I drove to Motukea and met with Justin in his Catton Brothers office. During our meeting, Justin and I met alone. Justin stated that the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report was too low and was not accepted by Catton Brothers because the Balimo Motukea Wharf land was worth more. Justin said it was going to be sold for more than 1 billion kina. Paragraph 31. Justin then demanded that I redo the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report by increasing the amount of the valuation to around 700 million. Due to his aggressive demands, I said I would do so and returned to my office. Paragraph 32. A day later, in fear of imminent disciplinary actions or losing my job, I completed and signed off on the second Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report and provided a copy to the Secretary, Mr. Romilly Kilopet. Paragraph 33. After that, I received no further calls from anyone regarding the Balimo Motukea Wharf land until I received summons 19.
If you could just complete over the page with paragraph 34.
Paragraph 34. I had kept both the first Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report and the second Balimo Motukea Wharf land valuation report in safekeeping. This was done in hope that one day I would have to explain my part in the valuation process of the Balimo Motukea Wharf land, which I now so do.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. And you intend to tender that affidavit as an exhibit to the commission? That is correct?
That's correct.
Commissioner, we have no objections to the tendering of that affidavit sworn by Gabriel Michael on 17th March 2022 and filed on 17th March 2022. If that document could be produced to the Commissioner. Commissioner, if that affidavit could be tendered into evidence and marked as DLPP-VG-1.
Thank you, Counsel. Thank you, Mr. Gabriel, for your attendance this morning.
Thank you, Commissioner.
I have listened tentatively to the merits of what was read this morning. These are the information that the inquiry needs that will help us in this course of coming to the conclusion of the inquiry. And for that reason, yes, Counsel, in response to that, I admit that a document into evidence and marked as Exhibit DLPP-VG-1.
Thank you, Commissioner. Mr. Value General, we propose to extend your summons to Thursday, 24th of March, 2022 at 10 a.m. There may be a need for parties who may be affected by the evidence that you've given this morning to cross-examine you. So if you could make yourself available on the 24th of March, 2022 at 10 a.m. So your summons we propose to be extended to that date and time. That's convenient for you? Thank you. Commissioner, perhaps if Mr. Value General could be excused from the witness dock and his summons could, on that basis, be extended to, rather, summons number 19 be extended to Thursday, 24 March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Counsel. Similarly, in response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 19, dated 10 February 2022, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March 2022, at about 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Yes, thank you, Counsel. And again, thank you for your attendance. And I may ask if you can be excused from the bar stand. Thank you. Counsel.
I think, Commissioner, if now I could go through the list, dealing firstly and calling item number 1. Item number 1, that's a summons number 1, issued to PNG Ports Corporation Limited through the CEO, Mr. Fego Otakiniafa. Commissioner, there were further documents produced by the Chief Executive Officer on Tuesday, and we are still going through those documents. We've corresponded with his lawyer, Mr. Joseph Isa, and we've agreed to extend Mr. Kiniafa's summons, rather summons number 1, to Thursday, 24 March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Yes, Council, thank you. In response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 1, dated 10 December 2021, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March 2022, at about 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated this 18th day of March 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner, the next item we'd like to mention is item number 2, which is summons number 2, issued to Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited, particularly to the Acting Managing Director, Professor David Kavanagh. Commissioner, similar situation. They've actually produced this week a number of folders, and I'm holding the first folder of documents that were a follow-up to the summons issued. They basically relate to environmental impact assessments and other due diligence reports that we had requested, and that was produced this week, and we are going through that material. So in those circumstances, if the summons relating to KCH, summons number 2, also be extended to the 24th of March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. In response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 2, dated 10 December 2021, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. The third item is a summons number 5 issued to BSP Financial Group Limited, namely the Company Secretary, Ms. Mary Johns. Commissioner, we are still going through the material. There were voluminous documents produced by BSP. We're still going through that material. There were actually 709 exhibits, as you will recall, that were tendered on the last occasion on which Ms. Johns appeared. And in those circumstances, we ask that the summons number 5 be extended to Tuesday, the 29th of March, 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
I'm aware of that. And as stated, the Commission directs that summons number 5, dated 6 January 2022, is further extended to Tuesday, the 29th of March 2022 at 10 a.m. for further mention. For mention, dated again this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission.
Now, Commissioner, I'll skip over a few matters and go to summons number, or rather item number 14.
Yes.
Sorry, I beg your pardon, Your Honor. That should be item number 12 that relates to summons 14. Now, Commissioner, we are still going through the 7 volumes of documents that were, folders of documents that were produced by the Secretary and the other officers from the Department of Lands. In those circumstances, we ask that summons number 14 is extended to Thursday, 24th March 2022 at 10 a.m.
Yes, Council, in response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 14, dated 27th January 2022, is further extended to Thursday, 24th March 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention, dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission.
Thank you, Commissioner. The next item is item 13, relating to summons 15 that was issued to the Registrar of Titles, Mr. Ala Ane. A similar situation there with the Secretary for Lands Commissioner. We propose that summons number 15 is extended to Thursday, 24th March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Similarly, the Commission directs that summons number 15, dated 27th January 2022, is further extended to Thursday, 24th March 2022, at about 10 a.m. for mention, dated this 18th day of March 2022, authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, the next item is item number 14 that relates to summons number 16 issued to the Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, namely Honorable John Russell. The situation is the same there as well, Commissioner. We ask that the summons be extended to Thursday, 24 March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Yes, Council. The Commission directs that summons number 16, dated 27th January 2022, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March 2022, at 10 a.m. for mention, dated this 18th day of March 2022, and authorized by the Commission.
Thank you, Commissioner. The next item is listed, beg your pardon, is listed item 18. Commissioner, that's a summons issued to the Chief Commissioner of the Independent Consumer and Competition.
Sorry, Council, item 18, it's summons number?
Number 20.
Number 20.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Thank you, Commissioner.
I'm with you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Yeah.
So that was a summons issued to the Independent Consumer and Competition Commission. Commissioner, the lawyer, the in-house lawyer for ICCC has been in contact with us, and the Commissioner, Chief Commissioner, is currently out of Port Moresby. He returns later in the week, later next week, and as such, they've asked that the summons be extended to a date thereafter. In those circumstances, we do not object to the summons being extended to Tuesday, 29th March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Yes, thank you, Council. The Commission directs that summons number 20, dated 10 March 2022, is extended to Tuesday, 29 March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention, dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission.
Commissioner, the next matter is item number 19. That's the matter of Nenehi Lorena ILG number 505. It's an application by that ILG, and it's identified as leave application number 1. It is for mention this morning, and I understand there is a lawyer that would like to appear for the applicant. We invite the legal representative of the ILG to formally announce his appearance for the applicant.
Good morning, Mr. Commissioner.
Good morning.
For the record, my name is Mr. Yagro. It's spelled as Y-A-G-R-O, initial L for Lebanon. I am from the law firm of Amawali Lawyers. Mr. Commissioner, I formally enter my appearance on behalf of Nenehi Lorina ILG number 4, Chairman Mr. No Gagua Gaigo in this application for leave.
Thank you, Commissioner. So, as your Commissioner will recall, when we met on the last occasion, it was for the applicant to confirm legal representation. The matter was fixed for today to confirm that. Since they have confirmed the legal representation, Commissioner, having spoken to my friend, we've agreed to have the application for leave to appear formally listed for hearing on the 24th of March, 2022 at 10 a.m. So, Commissioner, if a direction could be issued that the application be listed for hearing on Thursday, 24 March 2022 at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Council. In consideration to that, I'm satisfied, and therefore the Commission directs that the leave application number 1, dated 7 March 2022, is adjourned to Thursday, 24th March 2022, at about 10 a.m. for hearing, dated this 18th day of March 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. The last item that I will deal with for this morning, Commissioner, is item number 21. Commissioner, that's a summons number 21 issued to the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, Honorable James Marape MP. Commissioner, I understand the Prime Minister is currently the chair of the NEC. There's a meeting being conducted at 10 o'clock this morning, and as such, we ask that the summons be extended to Monday, the 21st of March 2022 at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Council. Given the circumstances, and in agreeing to that, the Commission directs that summons number 21, dated 17th of March 2022, is extended to Monday, the 21st of March 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I will now hand it over to my friend, Mr. Keeper, to deal with the balance of matters on today's list.
Yes, thank you, Council.
Please, the Commission. Commissioner, may I make mention of item number 4 on the list? Item number 4 is the return of summons number 6, which was issued to Miss Grace Sawon as the Secretary for the National Executive Council. Commissioner, item number 4 is summons number 6.
Yes, Council.
Thank you. Commissioner, amongst other things, as Mr. Guerrero indicated earlier, there is a NEC meeting that is currently on, and Ms. Sawon is the Secretary to the NEC, so she is in that meeting. And in those circumstances, we ask for a direction for this summons to be extended to Monday, the 21st of March, 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Yes, thank you, Council. In response to that, the Commission, having known of the situation, will now direct that summons number 6, dated 6 January 2022, is further extended to Monday, 21st of March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention, and again dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission.
Thank you, Commissioner. The next item is item number 5. Item number 5 is the return of summons number 7.
Yes, Council.
Summons number 7 was issued to the Department of Treasury, in particular to the Acting Secretary, Mr. Andrew Waike.
Yep.
And the status with that summons is the Secretary or the Acting Secretary has, through his legal representatives, produced additional documents just the other day, and we are going through those documents, so we will obviously need time to review the material and finalize an exhibit list with a view to having them tendered. So in those circumstances, I will ask for direction for summons number 7 to be extended to Thursday, the 24th of March at 10 a.m. for mention.
Yes, Council, I'm comfortable with that. And therefore, the Commission directs that summons number 7, dated 6 January 2022, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention. Dated is 18th day of March 2022, authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Please, the Commission. Next item is item number 6. Item number 6 is the return of summons number 8. Summons number 8, which was issued to the State Solicitor, Mr. Daniel Rolpagaria. And Commissioner, just before the hearing, Mr. Rolpagaria called us and informed us in response to our emails that he is presently, he has just returned from compassionate leave, and he's presently putting the documents together, doing an exhibit list, and identifying the some of the issues that we brought to his attention in relation to discrepancies in some of the documents there. So that's being sorted out presently. In those circumstances, we will ask that his summons, that is summons number 8, be extended to the 24th of March as well at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. I'm satisfied of that, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 8, dated 27th January 2022, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March 2020 at about 10 a.m. for mention. Dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. The next item I'd like to mention is item number 7. Item number 7 deals with the return of summons number 9. Summons number 9, which was issued to the Attorney General, Dr. Eric Kwa. Commissioner, we have received no response from Dr. Kwa in response to our follow-ups on the statement that he undertook to make on his previous appearance. In the circumstances, Commissioner, I will ask for an extension of Dr. Kwa's summons, that is summons number 9, to Thursday, the 24th of March, 2022 at 10 a.m. as well.
Yes, Council, thank you for that. The consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 9, dated 27 January 2022, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March, 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention. Dated this 18th day of March 2022, authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. The next item is item number 8, which is the return of summons number 10.
Yes, Council.
Summons number 10 was issued to the Treasurer, the Honourable Ian Lingstucky, CMG MP. Now, Commissioner, we received a letter from the Treasurer dated Friday, the 4th of March, 2022. And in that letter, Minister Lingstucky says that he has no documents apart from the ones produced by the Acting Secretary for the Department of Treasury, and he wishes to adopt those documents for purposes of compliance with summons number 10. Commissioner, we have no objections to that. In the circumstances, Commissioner, I will ask for a direction for the summons to be discharged. However, before I do that, Commissioner, I seek to have the letter by the Treasurer dated Friday, the 4th of March 2022 to the Commission to be tendered as and marked as Exhibit Treasury ILS 1.
Thank you, Council. In response to that, yes, Council, I admit that document into evidence and marked as Exhibit Treasury ILS 1.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner, I will then ask for a direction for summons number 10 to be discharged. Thank you.
Yes, Council, and in response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 10, dated 27th January 2022, is discharged, dated this 18th day of March 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I move on to item number 11. Item number 11 is summons. Beg your pardon, Commissioner. I move on to item number 9. Sorry. Item number 9 on today's list. And item number 9 is the return of summons number 11.
Yes, Council.
Summons 11 was issued to Minister for State Enterprises, the Honourable William Duma, and a similar situation here. We received a letter from the Honourable Minister dated 3rd March 2022 informing or advising the Commission that he has no additional documents to produce to the Commission apart from those already produced by KCHL, and he wishes to adopt those documents for purposes of summons number 11. Commissioner, we have no objections to that. And before I ask for a direction, I seek to have this letter, that is the letter dated 3rd March 2022 to the Commission by the Honourable William Duma, Minister for State Enterprises, to be tendered and marked as Exhibit SOE-WMD-1.
Yes, Council. In response to that, I admit that document into evidence and mark as Exhibit SOE-WMD-1.
Thank you, Commissioner. If a direction could be given for that summons, that is summons number 11 to be discharged.
Yes, Council, in response to that again, I'm satisfied that the summons number 11 has been fully complied with. Accordingly, I direct that summons number 11 is discharged.
Commissioner, if I may refer to item number 10 on the list. Item number 10 is the return of summons number 12, which was issued to ANZ Managing Director, Mr. Mark Baker. Commissioner, that summons has already been discharged. It was discharged on the last occasion, and that item should be removed. Item number 10.
Sorry, Council guide me, is that summons number?
Summons number 12.
Number 12.
Item number 10 on the list, I'm referring to the list, the daily list. If that could be struck out, because summons number 12 has already been discharged. Commissioner, I'm referring to the daily diary.
Oh, daily diary.
To the daily diary?
Yes.
Item number 10 on the daily diary,
Yes.
if that could be struck out or removed.
Yes, Council, in response to that,
It was erroneously listed
yes.
because item number 12,
Yes.
which is the summons for ANZ,
Yes.
was discharged some time back.
Yes.
Thank you. So if I could move on to item number 11 on the daily diary,
Yes.
which deals with the return of summons number 13.
Yep.
Summons number 13 was issued to the Minister for Finance, the Honourable Sir John Pundari, MP.
Yes, Council.
Commissioner, we have yet to receive any feedback from the Honourable Minister. Our last follow-up with Minister Pundari, or Sir John Pundari, was this week. Through the Secretary, for which we have not received any response, so we will seek to have that extended to the 24th of March 2022 at 10 a.m. as well.
Thank you, Council. Yes, the Commission, having considered that, directs that summons number 13 dated 27 January 2022 is further extended to Thursday, 24th March 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention, dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. The next item is item number 15. Item number 15 is the return of summons number 17.
Yes, Council.
That was summons number 17 was issued to Mr. Connie Samuel
Yes.
as the Secretary for Department of National Planning and Monitoring. And Commissioner, we received a letter from Mr. Connie Samuel advising that he has done a search or caused to be searched, caused a search to be conducted in his office in relation to summons number 17, and that those searches have revealed that there are no documents in his custody, control, or possession. And in those circumstances, he seeks he's asking that his summons, that is summons number 17, be discharged. Commissioner, we are satisfied with that, and we have no objections. So if a direction could be given accordingly.
Yes, Counsel, I haven't considered that. I admit the document into evidence and marked as Exhibit NPM-K5-1. And further to that, yes, Counsel, I'm satisfied that summons number 17 has been fully complied with. Accordingly, I direct that summons number 17 is discharged.
Thank you, Commissioner, for the correction there. Thank you. Thank you. I move on to item number 16.
Yes, Counsel.
Which is the return of summons number 18. Summons number 18 was issued to Mr. Ivan Pomerleau as the Secretary for the Department of Prime Minister and NEC. We received an email today advising that Mr. Pomerleau is also at the NEC meeting today. So if his summons could be extended to be extended to the 24th of March 2022 at 10 a.m. as well.
Yes, thank you, Counsel. Considering that, the Commission directs that summons number 18, dated 27 January 2022, is further extended to Thursday, the 24th of March 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention, dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Counsel.
Thank you, Commissioner. The last item is item number 20.
Yes.
Item 20 is leave application number 4, and that is an application by the Araira Laura Bada community, spokesperson Mr. No Momoru. That application was filed by Sana Lawyers, who is the legal representative for the Araira Laura Bada community. And I spoke to Mr. John Guava, and he's agreed to have the application adjourned to the 24th of March 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Sorry, Counsel, is that summons number 20?
Item 20, yes, on the list.
Summons number 20?
No, it's item 20 on the list.
Yes.
Which is a leave application.
Oh, leave application.
It's designated as a leave application number 4 on the list. That's an application filed by the Araira Laura Bada community. Commissioner, if you could just give a direction for leave application number 4 to be adjourned to Thursday, the 24th of March, 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Counsel. I satisfied with that, and I give a directions now that the leave application number 4 further extended to that date, dated this 18th day of March 2022 and authorized by the Commission.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner, those are all the matters for today's list. And there being no other matters or no other business before the Commission, I propose that the inquiry be adjourned to the 21st of March 2022 at 10 a.m. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Council. Thank you for the attendance this morning. It's the end of the week, and I hope that we will go out, having known that we have accomplished a lot of things that we go through this morning. And therefore, in light of that, this hearing is now adjourned to the 21st, which is Monday. And if I could ask the associate to adjourn the hearing for this morning. Thank you.